Hi, I'm Michael Carter, or MC, founder of Practice Paradox, and I invite you and your team to join our team at Paradox and also other progressive, innovative accountants and business advisors from around the world at our next Marketing Masterclass. We help progressive firms stand out in the marketplace by building a marketing machine. And we were the pioneers in the digital marketing space for accountants. And so much has changed in recent years. And it continues to change each and every year with new technology that then leads to new methodologies. And this is what we are inch wide, mile deep in our expertise with. So the next masterclass is a 2-day event. It's a hands-on workshop in the true sense of the word workshop. You won't just be sitting there watching a slidefest. You will leave this masterclass with a blueprint, your Marketing Machine 2.0 blueprint for success for the coming year. Now, what do we mean by Marketing Machine? Well, Marketing Machine 2.0 is our new evolved version of it. Still based on getting your strategy right, because the principles of fundamental strategy are timeless. But then you'll be taken through a framework, and this one-page plan that you'll create at Masterclass under our guidance will show you how to have a strong presence with your digital footprint, how to be consistently publishing content that positions you as authorities and thought leaders in your chosen markets, how to know that your content is actually attracting targeted traffic, so that's people who are ideally suited to being your clients, to your website, and then is your website converting that traffic? What does that mean? You'll learn at Masterclass. If you don't know about conversion rate optimization and how it applies to your business, it's time you found out. These are the modern skills of business, not just marketing, but this is for a modern business owner what you need to understand to market your business effectively. So the top part of the marketing machine there, the 5 icons you can see at the top, are all about generating targeted leads. And the end result is you will grow a database, a marketing database of email contacts, social media network that allows you to then automate and nurture your communication and your education of these people, who will include clients, but also prospective clients, referral centers, centers of influence, about the services that you can provide, the future-focused, value-add advisory services. And the purpose of your content marketing is to lead to inviting people to either book or buy, meaning you're inviting them to take some action. You're inviting them to come to events, attend webinars, perhaps have a consultation with you. And the marketing machine also takes into account your selling process and your onboarding process, because it's crucial that your marketing process has a congruency between the messages that are being said in marketing and what people experience when they go through your engagement process, when you're scoping and pricing your services for them, and then when they come on board. All of that needs to match. And the end result is you build a very specific client base of your ideal types of clients with your ideal service mix. So here's what you're going to learn at Masterclass. Firstly, who is it designed for? So it's designed for the principals and directors of accounting firms and related business advisory firms, but also within these businesses, marketing managers, marketing coordinators, practice managers, and any of your digital natives who are your tech savvy team members who assist in your marketing, be it marketing strategies and ideas or implementation, just making things happen. The content's also applicable to other business types, particularly professional services or service-based businesses who want to establish that greater online presence and to use digital marketing to its fullest extent to promote and grow their business. So feel free to bring some of your business clients as well. So as I mentioned, it's hands-on, so bring your laptop, there'll be Wi-Fi on in the room, and we will be creating a blueprint that most likely will be the turning point in your business's growth. There's a number of businesses who've come to our masterclass that can attest to that. Now, day one, we're going to cover what's the latest in marketing trends and what are the shifts that are happening in marketing as it applies to business in general, but specifically to professional services and advisory firms. We'll teach you the framework, the overview of the Marketing Machine 2.0 blueprint, so you understand how each cog of the machine, which is like a link in a chain, is crucial. And if any one of those links is broken, Only takes one link for the system to break, but you get them all in place. You have lead generation on essentially autopilot working for you while you sleep, because good evergreen strategic content that doesn't date works for you 7 days a week, 12 months of the year. We'll then look at strategy. Now, strategy, the way we teach it, is different to what you have heard. We don't believe in differentiation, unique selling propositions, and a whole bunch of other, I suppose, approaches, methodologies that get taught. We don't think they're valid. We teach a focus strategy and we show you how to understand positioning. But we'll look at the essential elements of your business model and your value proposition, all of which comes together as your strategy, because that is where your marketing starts. And don't think that marketing is something that someone else can do for you if you're the principal and director of your firm. Marketing strategy and business strategy are answering the same crucial questions. Who are you targeting? What do you want to sell? How do you want to price it? How do you want to be perceived in the marketplace? Business strategy, marketing strategy, the same thing. That's why people come to our masterclasses time and time again. And the format of this masterclass allows you to review your marketing plan and your overall business model and plan for generating leads, attracting new clients, upselling, and doing more with your existing clients for the coming year. And we'll finish, back to the agenda, we'll finish day one with some beer storming, which is always a fun session. Beer equals drinks, not just beer, wine, other beverages. Storming, meaning brainstorming. And we'll share with you the latest apps that we know of, because we push the envelope on the technology side of things. But always there's a great learning between peers. So your fellow masterclasses will also share some of the latest tools they're using for efficiency gains. And that's important because marketing requires additional capacity to do it and additional capacity to deliver more services. So you'll really enjoy that session. And then on the first night, feel free to join us. There's an optional dinner, which is always good fun, where you can share a few war stories with the Paradox team and with your fellow masterclasses. Day two, we're going to look at your presence, your digital footprint. How are you actually being noticed in the marketplace? Are you being noticed, or are you an undercover operation? So these are key areas that are very pragmatic. This isn't about branding and about just looking good or doing what I call marketing for pretty pictures, which a lot of agencies and marketing advisors focus on. It's about measurable things that you need to do in Google My Business to tell Google about your business so you improve your Google rankings. Presence also extends to what you're doing in social media as well. So we'll look at that. Then after morning tea, before lunch, we'll look at traffic and conversion. And that is a process that, if you like numbers, you're going to love this style of marketing, because every step of your marketing machine is measurable. You know whether it's working. And traffic and conversion, that last part, conversion, is largely ignored by businesses. And that's one of the first things we help you fix, is a website that might be working okay in attracting traffic, or it might not be, but converting that traffic into your marketing database. We'll then, after lunch, look at how people are using events, both offline, traditional seminars, workshops, events in their firm or at local venues, but also what's the latest in using video and live events online. So that includes webinars, that includes Facebook Live, and other tools such as Snapchat. And you'll see what some firms that are part of the Paradox network of firms, Paradox members, are doing in this space. It's really exciting, very cool. And once you know how, surprisingly easy to do. Then we'll wrap and we'll make sure that you have your plan in place and clear next steps for the execution of your strategy for the coming year. Now, masterclass tickets, 997 Australian dollars, excluding GST for those in Australia, is the normal price. Members get a slightly less price at 897 Australian dollars. So have a look on this page to see if you can qualify for any better prices on the tickets based on first mover or early bird discounts. Now, we've got quite a pedigree of masterclass graduates, and I'm just going to share some with you now, all of which are Xero Accounting Partners of the Year. Steph Hines, the Director of GrowthWise out of Newcastle in New South Wales, Australia, shared with us, over a beer actually, at one of our events, that Paradox are the only accounting industry consultants that they use. In their view, and this is Steph's words, not mine, but I may concur, all the other consultants in the accounting space tend to say, and have been saying the same thing year in, year out for the last 10 plus years, Whereas we're constantly developing new content and looking for innovation in other industries that we then interpret and show you how to bring that to bear in your business as an accounting and business advisor. So Steph Hines is coming to the next masterclass, and she's come to virtually every masterclass so far. She's only missed one. She had a good excuse for that one too. Another Xero Partner of the Year. In the following year, in 2013, the Pool Group and also Xero Books is another business that they have that focuses on bookkeeping for accountants. Greg Tuckwell, a partner there, shared that the masterclass gave him the tools and allowed him to establish a practical strategy framework to digitally market their business. Now, we've helped Xero Books from before they started, and they are now a platinum partner, as is Steph Hines at Growthwise. So that's 500 clients who are using Xero. Very switched on, fast growth firm. Another well-known firm, Change Accountants and Advisors. They're based in Brisbane. Tim Munro there he's come along himself, and he sent many team members of his, both in Change, the accounting firm, and Change GPS, along to our masterclasses. And some of the strongest testimonials we've ever had at Paradox are his team members who went from knowing very little about marketing to now being extremely good at it. And they apply what they learned from us every week, which is great to see. And lastly, another Xero Partner of the Year from 2016, Tanya Titman, Managing Director from Consolidate. For them, they've come to the last two masterclasses and are coming again to this masterclass. They gained the clarity that they needed. There was a missing link. They were very active with their marketing, but it just wasn't hitting the mark. And Tanya was frustrated, so she came along and also brought a team member along. It's important to not come on your own unless you are just a solo operator startup. Best to bring a colleague so you have a sounding board partner to share the concepts and to bounce ideas off and to support each other in your implementation after masterclass. But what the Consolidate team learnt at masterclass was pretty much the missing link in what they were doing with their marketing focus, and they shared that it made a huge difference to their marketing effectiveness. And a year later, after coming on board as a Paradox member, they were Xero Partner of the Year as well. So this is the caliber of firm that you'll be rubbing shoulders with at masterclass, in beer storming, at the dinner. So it's something that you will benefit from immensely, both in the room and just through the networking of very switched on practitioners, because we don't attract the typical firms. We attract probably the top 3 or 4% of firms that think differently, are pushing the envelope, not just with marketing, but with technology and their business models. So I invite you again to join us at the next masterclass. Click the button below to go through to the appropriate ticket for whether you're a Paradox member or you're not yet a Paradox member, and secure your place. This masterclass, as all our masterclasses do, will sell out and you don't have much time remaining. I look forward to meeting you in person and to helping you walk away with that wall planner, this one-page blueprint for your firm's marketing machine 2.0 model for the coming year. See you at Masterclass.